Alright, both are ready, so I'm starting the game. Good luck, have fun.
Okay. And I did let Legit know that he'll be able to play next. Now that he is back. Sometimes bathroom breaks just take longer than you wish they did.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you can check that chat window,
Alright.
if you don't mind.
Alright.
I'll set mine to follow yours real quick as soon as we go in. This is the TSL 4 Ohana official, not the fake one.
Yeah. Alright, so bottom right we have our green Protoss player Mayank, and in our top left we have our pink Surrey player reZno. And reZno's actually played in our last tournament, I think. We ended up pretty far in. Now this map, CVP, I think it's, as I said before in the last match, that is very balanced. It's really good for circus. You have this, you can take a really easy natural, the bird is really easy to take, and all you need to do is break down these rocks here. You will be really easy to defend. And for Protoss it's actually really easy to take this force expand, as we're seeing him doing right now.
Now, Warbeard, you've been playing a long time, you've coached a lot of people, you're a super high level player, you play all races. In general, if you had to classify everything, what does your average silver gold player need to know that they're missing? What's holding them back right now?
Oh, I would say for almost all the lower leagues are economy, macro. Keep building those units, don't miss those injects. Don't miss warp cycles. Keep building drones and SCVs. I feel like that's the biggest problem everyone has. Because when you start missing those, you're missing one probe, then you miss another probe. I mean, it keeps adding up seconds. Which means after a while you're going to be behind 3-4 minutes.
Right. Really good point, because it really does come into a if you don't have a pylon there for that warp, then you can by the time the pylon's up, you're now almost exactly one whole warp behind.
Yeah.
Not quite, but you're getting there.
Yeah.
You're a few seconds away from one whole warp cycle away.
Yeah, and that's when you start floating the monies. And it looks like Grass is trying to be annoying here, denying that expansion, while taking his own.
Overlord has made its way in. See what it says is surprise, surprise. The same thing Protoss does every opening.
It looks like he placing his cannon in a very unusual place.
Yeah, and one more bite and we got a drone that's gonna die. A drone dead.
Yeah. Looks like we have a complete wall off here from Mayank.
You know, I've seen this several times before, where they'll open up and warp to the front where you only barely fit things, so they'll end up tearing down the rocks and only warping to the side and keeping that whole wall up.
Yeah.
Which makes a push out really hard.
But if you're planning on playing defensive and probably go air or something, this is actually really good.
Right. Are seeing mayank going ahead and getting its expansion. Yeah, like I said, we got some quick roach timing going up. He's had that extractor up for a while and not using it at all, which is a little bit unusual to go ahead and put it down and not start collecting, because as soon as this roach wants out, he can't make any yet.
Yeah. And we see he's going ahead to take a really quick third here. So, very standard play from both players here.
The greed can set you free.
Yeah.
Or not. And we got the proxy going in from Maynard here. Up to the 4th on the right side. Which is a pretty standard good location. It should be the first location that his first roaches or zerglings come and check.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned that we're not seeing any spines. When you're gonna go 3, you typically want to get a couple spines out on that natural ramp. Am I missing that, or would you agree with that?
Yeah, but the thing is, his obvious opponent fast expand, which means he knows his opponent can't really be aggressive at this point.
Right.
So he's probably gonna delay them for a bit, because the only thing he can come at him right now is a Celtic or 2, which he can
Right.
probably defend with just the Queen and a few links.
Yeah, that's true.
You see both players there just keeping ticking up, getting a few more gates out, not really showing what they're going for right now.
I would like to see reZno start spreading creep between his main and his natural in case he needs to pull that other queen over for something.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. It's obviously good to have. I mean, if there's some airplay and you need, as you said, need to connect the queens. If there aren't creep between the bases, there's no point in trying to run with the queens.
Yeah, because your other queen's going to be down and that one's going to be out of position. It's just going to fall too.
Yeah, exactly. So it's your 4th gate here coming up from mayank into 5th. It looks like he's going to try to do some aggression here.
So 5 gates, 2 gas,
And a 6th gate. Looks like we're going to have a 6th gate for sure, or maybe an all-in here.
It's interesting. He's chronoing the workers. He's not chronoing the upgrade. He's not chronoing anything else. It looks like he just wants this 6-gate timing. As we do have our first 7 roaches. Wait, 7 on the way and 6 already out. So it's gonna be a handful of roaches that are getting their +1s as well. So Zerg's a little ahead on their upgrades. Excuse me, Protoss is a little ahead on the upgrades, but depending on his timing, it might not make a huge difference. He might have that +1, but we are seeing Protoss go ahead and get his armor upgrade as well.
Yeah, also
Now you prefer armor first, correct?
And it depends on the matchup. In this matchup, I will go for 3+ weapon before an armor if I can. But when it comes to Terran, then yeah. Then you want that armor because of all the Marines making so much damage.
We are seeing layer coming out for reZno.
Which is a really late layer. The thing is, if mayank will put some aggression with Stalkers here, this roaches will be pretty much useless.
Yeah. And we've got the Stalker Sentry Warpin coming in by the 3rd now. Roach is out of position, so Queen will fall.
But he's getting coming from behind though.
Yeah.
Trapping all of these units.
Forcefield's not really placed like they should. They're just pushing back.
You're gonna lose all of his sentries, which is huge.
Oh yeah, it is. What I think he had. Well, let's just say he had 4. That's still 400 gas right there.
Yeah, and I mean the sentries get more value over time because they build up energy. And here we go, the counterattack coming in here, and there's nothing really to defend. It's 2 cannons putting down 4 more, but is it gonna be enough?
Got the 3 sentries at home. He's right by having the sentries. It's just the placement of the sentry. Those forces were just really off. They were just pushing things back instead of forward.
And here we go. He's gonna hit right before the +1 armor finishes. And there we go. Armor's finished, but
there's
so many roaches.
a good force build. If he can reinforce behind this, he might be able to deal with it. It's gonna be.
But no, only cannons finished.
Yeah.
Push all the roaches back.
Ooh. If it wasn't for those extra cannons, it would have been down. You saw that mini right there.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned he's breaking the wall himself right now. I mean, I know he has to. He has to get on that 3rd, but he's got to start getting some more composition into his army.
Yeah, I agree. But he has started the mortar production though, which is going to help a lot against the roaches.
Another free overlord, but the Overlord it does get a chance to know what's happening there. We do have 2 workers in the middle of that army, which I assume is just an accident. And we're also, see, first Immortal out, second on its way. And of course, +1s on Immortals are ridiculously strong. But you need volume because, and we got a volume of roaches sitting here.
Yeah, so I was going to say there's so many roaches building here. He's producing only reZno from all his bases. And getting that roach speed out as well. Which means this might be a really strong 200-200 timing here from our circler. As the roach play here, putting more gates as a wall and a lot of cannons to defend his fur.
And also on his natural, it scares me that 4 cannons and a gate are all being handled by one pylon.
Yeah.
And Spire rolling up. Couple more gateways.
Here we go, the engagement coming here. There's so many roaches rolling in. Looks like they're gonna go for the gateways. No, they are actually falling back.
Oh, we got a sentry chasing.
Oh.
Okay, good catch. And Maya's gonna have to get some. He needs to get some more pylons down to be able to. There we go.
But if you look on the working count here, we can see the Portugal is actually heading workers.
And now he's pumping out. He's working off 3 robos at this point. If it,
oh wow.
Getting 2 more Immortals out, 1 Observer. He is working on the shield upgrade. I'm not a fan of the shield upgrade myself, just personally. And he does have, on his natural, he's got 1 assimilator only collecting 2 gas. I think that is the one that accidentally got pulled in battle.
Yeah. But with all these Immortals here, I don't know if his Roach Army will be able to do anything.
But if he, with the Spire coming up, if he has,
oh yeah,
and hopefully he's going to go ahead, yeah. He should have, with this Observer, he should have seen it, and he'll know to bring more stuff.
Actually, he's making 2 Spires. He has 1 Spire up and making a second one. Which means they're probably going for upgrades for his incoming Brood Lords. But I'm very confused at Ramses and droning here. You can see that that mayank is up to 73 probes, while the rest is only at 44.
Well, at 196 supply, there's not a whole lot he can pump out until there's an engagement. He's sitting on a lot of larvae. He's go ahead and I mean, there's a lot of larvae sitting around right now. All right, here we go for an engagement. Pushing all these roaches in.
All the Immortals are stuck in the back, which means they won't.
Yeah, those rocks are actually in the way. Those are a lot better force fields than before.
Here we go, all the Immortals are now in front. Gonna rip apart all of these roaches. You look at the third place supplies falling from the bottom here.
Yeah, it's just that is just falling down. Got an Immortal that's close. All of that's going to clean up a lot of Ling. So we're going to see a Ling Mutalisk switch behind this.
Yeah, but I think this might be too late. There was, I mean, the Protoss player has so many probes and all of these gateways. You will be able to remake so quickly while third player is struggling here just to get an army back out.
And he's going up to push a forward pylon up as well as he is coming after all these Zerglings. Missed the ramp barely there. There's no, with how wide that army is, you couldn't get it around if you need to in town.
All the third is falling, you know the Mutalisk are exposed. All the meters are almost gone now. That one is falling right now.
Yeah, last one down. Going up to Brood Lord check, 34 more Lings. He's gonna have he's gonna have to do something about these Immortals because no Immortals fallen yet.
Yeah.
I like how he is positioning his observer where he wants to go next. So he's pushing it ahead of time. He's not going in blind. And we get the GG.
There you see the value of the harvesters, man. If you don't have the harvesters, you can't really reproduce.
It's a really good game.
Yeah.